Well, welcome back, Diamond family. This is Sharon. I think I've been away for a while. I think it's been about 8 days since my last video, but I'm here, and I hope you've been waiting for me. So, I got some some friendships we need to avoid on our journey through life. Friendships that are negative, that can hold us back and throw us off track. And I'm sure that you have run into some of these people. I know I have. And some of them are family members of mine. And I'm sure you have some family members the same way. I mean, we all do. Uh, number one, the chronic complainer. Oh my goodness. The chronic complainer. Always complaining about everything and everyone. Never find any satisfaction or joy in anything. They always complain about their job or complain about their situation. They never are satisfied with anything. And if you hang around these people long enough, they will suck you in and they will have you joining their pity party. You'll find yourself complaining too, finding fault in everything. Nobody can do anything right. And what's the solution to that? What is the solution when you find yourself around somebody like that? It could be your coworker. You know, kind of stuck when it's your coworker because you got to see them every day, and they always complaining. And what what's the solution? Let's see. Can we come up with a solution? Um. Well, one thing we can do when they come at you with that negative garbage, turn it around and tell them, well, okay, I see you feeling this way. Let's find something positive. Let's find a positive way to change this situation. Can this situation be fixed? If they're complaining about somebody, ask them, why do you feel that way? What can you do different? Or how should you look at the situation? Then sometimes you may have to avoid these people. And I know that's hard to do when you have to work with them, but um, you can be patient with them, but don't let them use you as a dumping ground. Set some boundaries. Okay, example. Okay, let's say you have a coworker. They always complaining about their work. They always complaining about their supervisor. They always complaining about nobody pulling their load, how much work they have to do. Now we've heard all that before. I know I have. So so instead of letting them dump on you, they walk away feeling better because they didn't dumped on you, but there you are with all this crap on you. So what do you do? Say, if they come to say, this person did this, and then you should say, well, what can you do to change that situation? What should you have done in that situation instead of feeling this way? How can you express to this person how they make you feel? Or why do you allow this person to make you feel this way? No, turn it around. Don't just let them get away with being negative all the time. Make them come up with a better solution, a better way to handle things, and stop being their dumping ground. Cause I mean that drains you. That drains the energy out of you. It wears you out. The next one, the time vampire. Oh, we know those kind of people. They call you up. They come over and they on the phone they talk for hours and hours. They want to talk for hours and hours. Or they come over and they sit all day, as if they don't have anywhere to go and you don't have anything to do. They just consume all your time with petty stuff. They come over, sit, watch your TV, and they don't even have anything anymore to talk about. They just sit and eat and watch your TV all day, as if you want to do that. As if, and they hold you up. I mean, do you know people like that? I do. I do. As if you don't have anything better than to do than entertain them. What's the solution? Solution. Set boundaries on your time and your availability. Don't just let anybody come over anytime they want to and just stay for hours and hours and hours. Or don't get on the phone and just talk. Let them, they're just rambling on for hours and hours. I said, no, they don't have anything to do, so they just assume you don't have anything to do either. But set boundaries. Say, look, if they come over and say, look, I would like to visit with you, but I'm there's things I have to do today. I cannot entertain you today. I cannot. I have some appointments to go to. I have something. I have work I need to do. Set boundaries on your time. If they call you, let them talk for a while. But if you see they have nothing important to talk about, they're just talking just to be talking, then you tell them, look, I would love to talk with you, but right now I can't talk to you right now. I'm busy right now. If you are um a mother with children, tell them, no, I'm busy with my children. I'm spending time with my children, or I have to I need to clean my home. I need to start cooking dinner, and I have clothes to wash. I have things to do. I just can't sit and talk to you for hours. Set boundaries on that, and have them to call before they come, so you know whether you want to be bothered with that or not. It may make some people angry. It probably will, but that's not that's not your problem. I mean, don't let anybody consume your time like that. Don't let anybody just take over your life and limit you and hold you back and keep you from doing what you need to do. I know you want to try to be nice to them and friendly with them, especially if they're your neighbors, but no, no. And if you're at work, you're at your desk, you're working, you got a little flow going, and you want to stay on top of things, and here they come, want to sit and talk and talk and talk, and it's like, excuse me, I would love to interact with you, but I need this time right now to stay on top of my work. I mean, I have a deadline. I have things that I have to accomplish here. I can't just sit and talk with you. I'm sorry. Like I said, it may make some people mad, but that's not your problem, right? Right. That's not your problem. Ah, the drama magnet. Don't we know some drama people? They always got some kind of drama, some kind of conflict, some kind of stuff that's just going on all the time. They find themselves in the middle of stuff all the time. The drama magnet. They just draw conflict and drama in their lives. Oh, and then here they come to you looking for answers, looking for direction, then next thing you know, they pulled you into their drama, and you find yourself caught up into something that was none of your business, that you had nothing to do with, and you find yourself in the middle of it. You know, there's a lot of people killed or hurt over something like that, getting pulled into somebody else's mess. And it didn't have nothing to do with them, and they find themselves in the middle of somebody else's mess, which can have some very negative consequences for you. And what do you do about people like that? Hmm? So when they come at you with some drama, talking about this and that, then you know, ask them questions like, well, what could you have done differently to remedy that conflict? What should you have done? What should you have said? You know, turn it around on them. Don't get sucked in and feel like you have to rescue them. You're not the rescuer. So don't get caught up into that. Make them find their own solution to the problem, and let them see the part that they play in the situation. Don't get dragged into a situation like that. Avoid that kind of mess. I mean, it's preventable. It's preventable, and if you have to, then you may need to tell them, I cannot do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore. I don't have the answers for you. I don't know what you need to do. Maybe you need to go see somebody that can help you, because right now I am not that person to help you. I don't have the information that you need to help solve your problem. And I'd rather not get caught up with that. I don't have time or energy for this mess. Even if it's your family member, just tell them, look, I don't have time for this. No, you can listen to them, and if you try to help them find something positive to do and help them redirect their energy to something else, and they choose not to, then sometimes you just gotta let them go. Stop answering that phone, and stop uh, opening the door when they come by to unload on you, get you pulled into some stuff that you have no business being in the first place. Naysayers, don't we know them? The dream killers. Yes, we know them. They're in our family. They're on our jobs. They're everywhere. They seem to be everywhere. You tell them what you're trying to do, and they find every reason in the world why it won't work and why you can't do this. I mean, they're not trying to do anything, and they're trying to hold you back from doing anything. So, what do you do about the naysayer? Well, first of all, we're not gonna make them our friends, and none of these people I'm talking about should be your friends. If they are your friends, you need to defriend them. You need to send them packing, because you can't. These kind of people are beyond your help. They need professional help. So in the form of the naysayer, what do you say? How do you deal with that? Well, first of all, we're gonna stop telling people our dreams. We know these people before we even start trying to tell them our plans and our goals and what we're trying to do. We already know how they are. So instead of telling them, if you're sitting around and say, what do you think about so and so and so and so doing this or that? Oh, okay. Let me give you a clear example. You said, you know, uh, I heard some people other day discussing doing this and this and this. What do you think about that? What's your opinion on that? And a lot of times when they find out it's not you and your dreams, they may give you some good information. Because naysayers do not want you to prosper. They're not, excuse me, they're not prospering and they don't want you to prosper. So if you ask them their opinion about somebody else, then who knows, they may give you some good information. Or, and maybe you can just stop um, interacting with them. Just stop telling them. Just stop telling them your dreams and your goals. And just keep. No, there's just some people that you just can't be around. And if you have to be around, especially if you have to live with them, then always challenge their negativity. Always challenge their negativity. Ask them open-ended questions like, why do you feel that way, and what can be done differently, you know, in order for you to change the way you feel about this, that. You know, limit your time with them, limit your interaction with them. Yes, they may get angry with you, and they may even start going around saying that you think you're better than they are, and you don't want to hang around them anymore because you think you're better than them, which you know that's not true. But a naysayer not gonna have anything good to say anyway, no matter what. Um, the victim. The victim. Do we know those kind of people? Nothing ever worked for them. It's always wowsy, wowsy, woo woo. They always get used. They always blaming everybody. Oh, if you had done this, this wouldn't have happened. Oh, if you have given me this wouldn't have happened. Oh, they always the victim. They never take responsibility for their action and their decisions. Instead of looking at the real problem, which is them and the choices that they made, they want to blame everybody. They want to blame their mother. They want to blame this. They want to blame the job. They want to blame, oh, it's always everybody's fault but theirs. Whew. I know a lot of victims. I have met a lot of victims in my life. What is the solution other than walking away from them and never speak to them again? You do the victim the same way you do the other. You turn the responsibility back on them. You turn the responsibility of where they are and what they're doing back on them. And you let them know because of their bad decisions and their bad choices that they are where they are, and it's nobody's fault but theirs. You got to let them see that they are the problem, not everybody around them. Because no matter what everybody around them doing, is they have the power to control themselves, and they control the way they look at things, and they have the power to control the kind of people that they allow in their lives. So if you keep hanging around the wrong people and you keep getting the wrong results, stop hanging around those people. If you keep choosing to participate in bad habits, and those bad habits keep bringing bad results, and stop dealing in the bad habit. You got to point them out. Don't try to make them feel good or say, oh, it's gonna be all right. No, it's not gonna be all right. What are you doing to cause your own problems? That is your answer to the problem. Don't try to make them cuddle them and agree with them. Make them see that they are where they are because of the decisions that they made. Yeah, I know that's hard. This is easier said than done. I know that. Trust me, I know that. I'm not trying to make light of the situation, but I know that's the only way you can do. That's the only way you can handle that and keep your sanity. Because you can't fix everybody's lives. You can't you can't be the rescuer for everybody. You can't do that. You can't fix everybody, and if you do that, you're stealing time away from you and what you need to be doing. You can't be the dumping ground for everybody. You can't be the savior for everybody. We have a savior, and it's not you. It's not you, and don't try to be. No, it's easier. It's easier to not get involved in situations like that. It's easier to stay out of it than it is to get out of it. You know, if you used to stroking somebody, making them feel good, well, oh, I help you, I help. Then when you get to the end of your rope and you get tired of the situation, it's hard to get out of. It's hard to get out of. So in order to not get caught up in the mess, don't get involved in it in the first place. Don't give them all your time. Don't give them all your energy. Don't give them your your um your life. And that's basically what you're doing. You give them your life because you don't have time to manage your life because you're too busy managing somebody else's life. The sixth kind of person, the toxic positive person. Have you ever been around somebody like that? They're always chasing rainbows and unicorns. I mean, they're I don't know what can you call them? Toxic positivity. I mean, there's no balance with them. Let's say they always got this little phrase: "Don't worry, be happy. Oh, life's a dream. Life is good." Yeah, life can be good, but life also has some pitfalls too. And sometimes, you're not always gonna be up. You're not always gonna be on top of the mountain. Sometimes you find yourself slumped down in the valley because sometimes life can beat you up, and you need someone to help guide you. Now, don't be one of them people that go dump on everybody. Don't be one of those. But sometimes we need somebody to validate our feelings, not to find a solution for us, but validate our feelings and help us talk through them. Don't try to don't look for people to solve your problem. Sometimes we just need somebody just to listen. That's all we want to do. We don't want solutions. We don't want you to fix it. We just need somebody to release to every now and then. Life is like a garden. A garden is a good thing. So life is a garden. It's a good thing. But sometimes weeds grow in the garden. Sometimes pests take over the garden. And we in order for the garden and life to flourish, we got to pull out all the bad things. We got to work through the pests and the things that hold us back or try to choke us. We got to pull them out. Because, a garden needs rain and it needs sun. And one without the other is just as bad as too much without the other. You get too much rain on your garden and you have the ability to drown your plants. Or you don't get enough rain and it will dry your plants out and they will die. And that's the way it is with life. We need the rain and we need the sun. We need to find a balance between the rain and the sun. And life is a balance in that. Now, if you work all the time and don't relax, that'll wear you down. And if you relax all the time and don't work, that'll wear you down. You see, there's a balance. We got to find the balance in everything, and we have to find a balance between people. It's good to have a toxic, I guess it can be good to have a toxic person every now and then when we're feeling sad. They might can cheer us up. We don't go to them for advice. We don't go to them to gain anything. We just go to hear their little positive charity statements so we can deflect from what's really going on in our lives. And then we need to have those friends that will sit down with us and have a heart to heart and validate our feelings and let us release so we can just and help us redirect. Because I don't want people to give me the solution to my problem. I want them to help me find the solutions myself. So the next time I'm feeling like that, I'll know what to do. I can go within myself and find the solution myself instead of having to keep running to Jane and Sue and Sally so they can give me the answers that I'm looking for. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to make that as simple as I could. What other kind of person we have? The one and only manipulator. Whew, do we know about the manipulator? Do we know about the manipulator? Have we had manipulators in our lives? And yes, we have. They just seem to slip into our lives and take over our lives before we even know what happened. Be like, what? I'm going to tell you a story about someone I used to work with. This lady was the master manipulator. I didn't know at the time what it was, but I knew she had something. I didn't know what it was until, I finally figured it out. She was a master manipulator. She would flatter you. She would find out your weaknesses and she would stroke them, and she would just weasel her way into your life like a worm. And next thing you know, she done took over your life. She had you doing things that you didn't want to do. She directed your life the way she wanted to go. She had a flattering tongue, and she found out your weaknesses and your insecurity, and she played on them. And then you start feeling guilty because you can't say no to her. She gets to that point where it's hard for you to say no because she done went in and found out your insecurities and your kindness, and she's just twisting them around her finger, and she have you trapped before you know it. And we know people like that. You may be married to somebody like that. You may be dating somebody like that. And before you know it, they've taken control of your life. And it's hard to take back control when someone's like that. So what do you do when you find yourself in a situation like that? How can you take back control of your life? It go back to setting boundaries. I will do this and no more. This is as far as I'm willing to go. And this is what I will do, and this is what I will not do. Oh, it's going to be hard. Trust me, because this person know you. They know you. They know how to play that guilt trip because they know you. You have let them into your life, and they know you. They know how to pull those strings. They know, and you have to get to the point where you say no. You have to practice the word no. No, I can't give you money. No, I can't go here. No, I can't do this for you. No, you can't borrow my car this weekend. Uh, no, you can't use my house to have a party. No, uh, no. You have to practice the word no. And that's hard to do. And you may, and if you happen to lose this person as a friend, you didn't need them as a friend anyway. So that's the best thing you could do. Because they after they see they can't control you no more, they will walk away. And that's what you want anyway. You don't want that. You don't need that in your life. This is your life, and you are in control of your life. You can't control everybody else, but you can control your life. You can control some of the things that happen in your life, because there are some things that's out of our control. But we are to control the things that we can, and look for our higher power to control those things that we can't. And we need to have the wisdom to know the difference. So it's not your job to save people. That's not what you put on earth for. You're not put on earth to save people. You put on this earth to help people to a certain a limit. But when you find people that's you cannot help, no matter what you do or what you say, then you are to direct those people to the right kind of help. Don't go out of your way to be more to somebody than what you are able to be. And you don't feel sorry for people. You know how you can feel sorry for people and I can't tell her no. I feel so sorry for no, no. You're not helping her by him or her by feeling sorry for them. And a lot of people in relationship because they feel sorry for somebody. Really? Is this the kind of relationship you want? You in it because you feel sorry for them and you want to try to help them. You want to save them. You can't save nobody. All you're doing is destroying them even more, and in the process, destroying yourself. Teach people to stand on their own feet. Teach people to find their own solutions. That's what you do. You be their teacher, not their savior. Because we can't save anybody. You know how hard it is to redirect yourself and to keep yourself on track. You know how hard that is. So why you want to go out here and take on somebody else's issues when we need all our energy to handle our issues and keep us on the right track. So direct people to where they need to go to get the help they need. But don't try to save them. Don't take on extra issues that you don't need to take on. Because all you're going to do is be destroyed in the end, be resentful and angry, and there's really nobody for you to be angry with because other than yourself because you did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. You opened up your door and let all that garbage in. You did it. I know that sounds harsh, but you got to learn to let people and things go. If it's not, if it's hurting you more than it is helping you, you have to let them go. And first of all, so you won't have to let them go, don't get involved in it. If you know this person drink like a fish or use drugs and they want to come and stay with you, that's gonna be a disaster waiting to happen. Your answer is no. I know some treatment centers where you can go and get some help. And if they don't want treatment, then they can't come to your home. No, no, you can't come here. If they get kicked out of their apartment because they chose not to pay their rent and they couldn't keep they won't keep a job and they want to come move in with you, the answer is no. No, you direct them to shelters or you direct them to an agency that will help them find a place to stay, but you don't let them in your home. And if you know people that always want to borrow money but never, ever, ever offer to pay it back, and you know your money is limited and you have already have it budgeted out to pay your bills to get you through until next payday. And here they come every payday with their hands out. I need this, I need that, la la la. Always a sad story. The answer is no. I would like to help you, but I don't have it. I would love to help you, but I have a budget. My every penny I make is budgeted, and it has a home that there's something I have to do with every penny I make, and I can't. I would like to help you, but I can't. I'm sorry. I'm on a budget. I don't have it. I'm sorry. If you know someone that likes to party and they always want to bring their kids over and dump them on you, and they don't come back until the next day to get them, and you know you don't like that, the answer is no. I would like to help you, but no. I can't keep your children. And I mean, if someone had an emergency, then that's yeah. I watch them. I watch them while you go take care of your emergency. But you're not going to bring them here and dump them and not come back for them for a day or two. Now that's not going to happen. Now I will watch them a couple hours for you while you go do what you need to do. But this is not going to be an everyday situation. So in order not to have to find a way to get out of the situation, don't get involved in the situation. Redirect them to somewhere else, because there are agencies out here that can help them. It's not you. You are not the agency. It's not you. So I know what I'm saying is easier said than done, because sometimes we already find ourselves in that situation. Then we have to find a way out of that situation. We don't want to make people angry with us, but sometimes that's what we have to do. That's what we have to do. So I hope you liked what I've said. I hope it helped you. I hope it was able to help you in some way. So if so, subscribe to my channel. Cause I'm giving you stuff that can help you, not hurt you. I know it's not funny and it don't make you laugh, and you know it's not something you like to gossip about. I know it's not that. I mean, if you like that kind of stuff, go over to Rise Up 2720 if that's what you like. But over here, I'm trying to give you something uplifting, something to help you, something to give you um, something positive to help you open up, help you grow, teach you things. That's what I like to do on this channel. So give us a thumbs up. Share it if you know somebody who's trapped in a situation like what I talked about. Share it with them. See what they think, and leave me a comment. Is this helping you? Is it worthwhile? Should I just stop? I mean, you know, I've noticed on all my videos um, that I've done on this channel, no comments. I mean, is that good? Is that bad? I mean, if you don't like it, say you don't like it. If it didn't help you, just say this is not helpful. Or give me a comment. Give me something. It's free to type in a little something something. So until next time, people, be the diamond that you are, and we will speak at a later date.